when he came here, he ignored us, and that was a slap in the face. So thank you for changing that now. Appreciate it, and I'll take it.
Thanks for the parole board.
I've been in Redfern community since I was 12. I came straight from the middle of the bush. Shit hasn't changed since then. I grew up on the block, well, when I had my kids, on a daily basis before I had kids as a teenager. Even when I fucked up, sorry if I swear, but hey, I get passionate here. Even if I might have been a dickhead in the park smoking yardy, these fellas used to come, take half of it and leave. That's a bit of corruption on its own. They used to flog the black fellas, tell the white fellas to go that way, if they hung with us. I've also sat here and watched with my own children, my baby, my daughter, when she's now 15, this is 15 years worth. I used to daily, living in Redfern, myself, get searched, pulled over, just for being there. My daughter used to get her nappies searched. I'm a single father, so they have to be searching my daughter's nappies. I must be a dog doing something, mate. I've watched this and seen it forever. With TJ, this has gone on for 10 years. We've had how many royal inquests open? We asked for their push bike. It took us a year or two to get back, and they gave us one they bought from Kmart the same day. It had the little knobbles on the tyres still. It wasn't a used bike, it was brand friggin' new, and put the handlebars on backwards. The other side of that bike, that when it did get hit, it was mangled. The boy flew through the air and landed on a flat fence, not a spiky one, a flat fence. That's how high he went to land and get impaled. That's called manslaughter. You want to know where it turns to murder? I did first aid for years. It turns to murder because all these boys do first aid as part of their freaking job. Where it turned to murder, if you've got an impaled victim, you leave it till the ambo gets there. And you don't call for backup to put the bush bike in the car before you call the ambo. And when the ambo gets there, they use an angle grinder and they cut the bars off and take it out in hospital. They took him off and killed him, and he bled to death. And when we had our first memorial, it was 3 months or something later, the blood was that thick when it happened on the 4th, the concrete was stained months later. This isn't a thing of how did they get away with it, like how the fuck did they get away with it? And it still happens. It still happens. They've cleaned us out the block. What happened in the last week? I don't know how many people you don't watch stuff, the mainstream media. What happened in the last week alone? We had, not this week, the week before, we had 4 coppers rape a woman and get out on bail the same day. We had a 14-year-old boy nearly bashed to death. We had a woman blinded with a taser by 4 coppers, 1 woman. And the lad who shot her was the one who trains them how to use the taser. He trains them, so he didn't do it by mistake. This shit is in the last week alone. How is anything changing? And like us getting wild here about the cross, what the hell happened up there? That's on video. Please tell me how that's policing. Please tell me how that's doing a job. You had that boy on the ground going like this. And now you're bringing out mandatory sentencing for 2 years if we assault you. You're bringing out 1 punch laws. What the hell did you do? That boy's up the cross. TJ's 10 years ago. That was last year. The 3 things I just mentioned was last bloody week.
When you're black, they don't worry about you.
And yeah, look, the refugee things too. I'm sick of all mob getting redneck on it, mate. Let's join against the enemy. These boys are corporate dogs for the fucking government. They've been let off the chain. I've been bashed by these fellas since I was a teenager. For fuck all.
They're racist.
Last week, the sister girl got manhandled by 2 male cops.
They're racist, son.
I don't mean that I should comment. I don't want to start this as a riot. I'm just stating facts that this is as recent as last week, last year. Nothing's changed. Nothing's got better. It's time for people to stand up against this shit. I'll leave it because I don't want to get arrested like the poor skinny little white boy that did fuck all for inciting a riot. Or like your brother up fucking Palm Island, he got done for inciting a riot. That's not it. Redfern wasn't a riot, it was a community protest against over-policing and violence and murdering our kids. TJ, the only reason TJ's a poster boy is because we got fucking sick of it. There was not long before him, there was The little lad in Waterloo, the coppers hit him on the fence and he fell off. There was the one down the block where they were chasing someone else and hit the kid playing in front of his own goddamn house. This is not a one-off. This is a constant and present, current thing.
They pushed him off the bridge of Cleveland Street.
I'll stop, because I don't want to get arrested like the skinny little white boy who was a big threat over there who got incited by a copper.